Gab, our thoughts go out to Luton Town captain Tom Lockyer, who collapsed 65 minutes into their game at Bournemouth at the weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty stunning. The score was 1-1. Both sets of fans immediately realizing how serious it was. Of course, maybe they also knew that this had happened before. This had happened in the Championship playoff final at Wembley. It's a cardiac arrest, and it's the second time in 6 months. And, you know, single most important is this man's health and his family, and I think that needs to be respected. I'm not a doctor. I am not an expert. I hope that doctors look at this, and if the family has questions about why their dad, husband, son is cleared and then goes on the pitch and it happens again, then I hope the doctors can answer those questions in a way that convinces them. Just for their own peace of mind. Most important thing is this young man's health. Simple as. But on the football front, Jules, the Premier League will replay this game, the entire game, rather than just the last 25 minutes. Does this make sense to you?
It's a good question, Gab. To be fair, I don't really have it's not that I don't have an opinion. We saw the Athletic Bilbao game the other day.
We saw Ajax replay 7 minutes.
Yeah. The Athletic Club de Bilbao game the other day, where Granada, wasn't it? Where sadly a fan in the stand passed away. The game was stopped after 20 minutes, and they only replayed the remaining 70 and at the time, and not the whole game. Maybe the Premier League has a different rule. I'm not really sure.
They do. They have a specific rule.
Have we seen this before or not?
I don't remember, but obviously they must have. What's interesting to me is the score was 1-1. What if the score had been 3-0? You know, obviously that's...
But you know what was more interesting? I mean, the Championship final obviously continued once Lockyer fell to the ground. It was not abandoned like the game was abandoned on Saturday. So has the rule changed since? Do they...
Well, Championship final I don't think is governed by Premier League rules, possibly.
Maybe.
Can I be very, very cynical about this as well? The Championship final is on a weekend at Wembley, and there's no other free weekends, and show must go on. Maybe. I'd hate to know that. I'd hate to think that. I also, again, wanting to be a little bit cynical, if you only replay the last 25 minutes, maybe some people aren't going to go, even though it's not that far from Luton to Bournemouth, right? If you replay 90 minutes, then they go, and they might get a sandwich and concessions. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think this should not be a hard and fast rule, because like I said, if the score was 3-0, what's the law? It's not fair to replay the game, right?
Yeah. It's a very good debate, I think.